These guys are hammering and whatever. They're not in shape. They're gonna be the most suicide there is. That's what I hate about that. I got a lot of suicide all the time, and I'm the best one in shape. Like, why do I got it?
Ready for this long bus ride?
Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Hey, Dave.
Well, we all saw the media frenzy that surrounded Anthony Davis when his plans to leave New Orleans emerged. He said, the things I do in the community, being a good teammate, playing hard, championships, all that stuff matters the most to me. Between money or legacy, my legacy will win that battle every time. Kevin?
Winning a big part of it, David. Thank you. And a look at the recent power rankings. Some interesting stories here in the early part of December. You look at the Lakers. They lose the top spot, taking a step back now to number 2.
And looking at Orlando, they have just done a magnificent job of building chemistry. Higher on this list than many people expected. One of the great stories thus far.
And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Rajon Rondo is out there with Dion Waiters. And it's Howard in at the 5 down low. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. Chris, what would you tell a young player that maybe a couple years ago burst onto the scene, were sensational, but have been plateauing, maybe even regressing a little bit?
I tell them success is a journey. But even if they would have won a Rookie of the Year award last year or a championship, that doesn't make them successful if they don't come with that same work ethic the next year. So if you've had a down year, that does not matter. You're supposed to learn from it and make this year better as well. So I would say get back to the drawing board, get back to working hard, watch a lot of tape, be honest with yourself, and focus on how to get better. Now, positive mentality, let's go forward.
Direction. Davis on the follow.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Now here's Vucevic. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. outside Rondo. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's LeBron, and that one is good.
Coming off the screen, LeBron showing the poise. He runs this play time and time and time again.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Fournier kicks to Isaac. Now here's Gordon. 9 points last game out. Nice form on the 20-footer.
Hey, they've broken the seal. 3 misses to start, but now they're back in business.
The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside, Davis. The dish now to LeBron. And he banks in the layup. LeBron's got his second bucket tonight.
You gotta admire the focus. James not allowing the D to get the better of him.
Outside Fournier. Back to Fultz. Magic moving the ball around. Vucevic finds Isaac. And here's Fultz. Passes it to Vucevic. He's off on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Good. 6 points for LeBron.
As good as LeBron is at moving the ball, he's not going to pass up the jump shot if it's there for him. As well as he's carried himself over the years, I'm amazed by the negativity about LeBron James. I mean, all he's done is 8 straight trips to the finals. Sometimes being on top makes you a target.
Now here's Gordon. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And it's Vucevic missing.
The setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Rondo passes to James. Pass to Davis. A fadeaway. Vucevic with the rebound. Chris, you think about what LeBron's accomplished, not just on the court, you know, his activism, his business acumen.
Yeah, shut up and dribble. That's what people want him to do, Kevin, but he's not listening, and thank God for that. It's about his power. It threatens some people. For whatever reason, they love to knock you down a peg.
The shot's good from Fournier.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
All right, it's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Orlando.
Yeah, and they put up a goose egg last year when they played this team twice.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Terrence Ross comes in for Isaac. Doc, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Markieff Morris comes in for Davis. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Rajon Rondo. And it's Green in for Waiters. Now here is Augustine. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That is his first foul of the game. Doc the pass to Augustine. He kicks it to Ross. 6 on the shot clock. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Lakers leading by 4. Pass to Kuzma. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Augustine passes to Doc. Back to Augustine. Outside Gordon. And there's the pass to Doc. Ross against Morris. Fires the 3. A rebound by the Lakers. Kuzma outside. Passes to McGee. On the wing, James. And it's in there. James has got 8 points.
Oh, he's just super efficient when he's close to the rim. James is like a master at knowing which way to take it.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goals made, and he had this to say about his ability to nail clutch shots.
I always feel like I got it. I always feel like I got it in the clutch, no matter.
And you know, Greg, that's the type of confidence you got to have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late-game situations.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Magic, Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. DJ Augustine out there with Doc, and it's Ross in at the 3, the small forward. Gordon finds Augustine. Pass to Doc. Chris, more and more we're seeing star players give their sneakers to fans at the end of games. Did you ever do that?
Oh, yeah, man. Especially when I was with Dada, I would give a pair of shoes away after every game.
Oh, great.
I really love doing it on the road. At home is really cool, but on the road is great because that's where you know that fan braved all those other fans and the elements to wear your jersey and to be the only one there. So you look for that kid. I used to look for the kid with the number 4 Weber jersey and be like, hey, kid, I know what you went through to wear that tonight. You make sure you go home with these bragging rights. Tell them these are fresh from the game.
And Orlando has possession after the basket by the Lakers.
And this is what you want to see more of from Bamba, making an effort to share the rock.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, for Nick Vucevic, there were some great firsts last season. His son Philip was born in December. And then Dad made his first All-Star appearance. Nick is from a basketball family. He said, I'll enjoy telling my son the stories, like my dad did with me. We'll see if he likes the game of basketball. I think he will. Kevin?
Well, DA, it's certainly in his genes. Thanks for that report. Orlando making some changes. Murray's checked in for Aaron Gordon. James Ennis comes in for Terrence Ross. And it's Carter Williams in for Augustine. And then for Los Angeles, Davis is checked in for Morris. Dion Waiters comes in for Green. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for LeBron. Now here's Waiters, coming off a solid outing against Minnesota.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Left side, Davis. That's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. And the Lakers lead by 6.
I tell you, Rondo sees it all on the floor. He's got an ability to just cripple a defense with his passing.
Carter Williams against Rondo. McGee with the block. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Outside Rondo. Pass to Kuzma. Clock at 6. Here's Davis. And he's going up for the alley-oop. .144 left in the first half of basketball. And the trade for Anthony Davis, a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term. And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
So for the Magic, Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Isaac comes in for Murray. And Fournier subbed in for Doc. And the Lakers also making a change. Howard's checked in. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Fournier for three. Another miss by Orlando. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Rondo dishes to Waiters. The feed to Davis. Got it. Good job in the low post. Davis has got the lead up to 10 now for the Lakers.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Here's Vucevic, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, they say the post-up big man is dead and gone in the NBA, but don't tell that to Nikola Vucevic. An offensive focal point, and he does some of his best work on that low block.
And he knocks down the first one. Fultz, he's checked in for Michael Carter-Williams. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Lakers leading by 9. Waiters passes to Davis. Count the basket. Davis has got 8 points.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Now the pass to Ennis. Back to Fultz. Pass to Isaac. It's Fournier on the wing. Shot clock at 5. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Now here's Rondo, guarded by Fultz. Sinks the triple. Waiters got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Fultz with the ball. Lets it go from 14. And that's good for 2.
Good at reading the defense. When Fultz is working in the pick and roll, he often makes the right decision.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Steve Clifford. Steve, what's the focus going into the second half?
The big thing is they've got so much offense, and they have so many guys who come in and score. You got to play every possession defensively, and it's got to be every single possession.
Coach, thanks very much for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at James, what a contribution.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Checking out the group of Frank Vogel. Orlando making some changes. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Ross comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And it's Doc in for Evan Fournier. And then for the Lakers, JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Morris comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Green in for Rajon Rondo. Chris, this is a specialty of yours. Which current bigs are best at finishing contested shots right at the rim?
Oh, well, I'll tell you this, the best big in the league last year, averaging 17 points, scoring in the paint, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yes.
I mean, he'll dunk on anybody, move out the way he finishes. What about Embiid inside? What about Gobert? What about Boogie Cousins? Should I continue? I can keep going because the big man is back, baby.
Here is Doc. Dion Waiters making his last shot. Here's Gordon, and that's good for two as he grabs the feed. Gordon's got 8 points.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
They get a hand on it. Now here's Waiters. He's tightly guarded. From deep. And that's collected by Doc.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Oh, trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
Lakers leading by 6. Kicks it out to James. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And that's 12 points for LeBron.
This is the confidence that James has. He knows he can take and make this shot when given the chance.
Feeds it to Bamba. Out to the right wing. Now here's Fultz. He's guarded by Waiters. And Fultz gets it to go.
Adept at figuring out ways to score from mid-range. Fultz showing he has the touch.
Waiters right side. .112 left in the third quarter. And McGee kicks to Waiters. The shot, no good. The Magic go the other way with it, and James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Orlando making a change here. Augustine's checked in. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Pass to Ross. Here is Doc. Right side, Gordon. And the pass to Doc. 4 on the clock. Back to Gordon. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Green bounce pass. Pulls it from 20. LeBron, no luck.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Doc the pass to Bamba. The shot will not fall.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Kuzma finds James. They get it back. McGee makes it off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 6.
Specialty of McGee's. I mean, he's a high-activity guy who's opportunistic on the offensive glass.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own.
Orlando making some changes. Gordon's checked in for Fournier. Doc comes in for Michael Carter-Williams. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine. The Lakers also with a sub. JaVale McGee's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Doc, and it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. That's is out there for Orlando. And they had their chances, 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Fultz with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
The shifty nature of Fultz's game, I mean, it often puts the defense in a bind. Difficult trying to guard without foul.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
And that's what I love about Fultz. He does a little bit of everything. Scores, rebounds, passes.
The Lakers making a switch here. Waiters is checked in. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 6. 1:41 left in the 4th quarter. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Nikola Vucevic.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just throwing them up. He was aggressive, inviting the contact, and really just taking it straight to him.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. Not happy with the way this game is going. He said you're getting used out there on the perimeter. Inside the arc, we're doing some good things, but outside, we're a disaster. Tighten it up. Devin, we'll see if they can close out on those shooters a little more effectively.
He misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Well, the GOAT watch continues. Every year, every accomplishment goes into the analysis. I mean, LeBron would probably never be able to escape.
You can't make the second free throw either. Listen both. Magic leading by 6. Knock the pass to Vucevic. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. To the wing right side. Fultz kicks to Isaac. Lets it go with the 3. It's Vucevic, top of the key. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Vucevic has got the lead up to 8 now for the Magic.
I mean, like the kick out there, recognizing there's more room outside than inside.
And they get it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, James is a workhorse down deep. When he's close to the basket, you better wrap him up.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. So he comes up empty at the line. Orlando's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Doc the pass to Gordon. And here's Fultz. He's guarded by Davis. Bounce pass from Vucevic. Gordon trying to break loose. And there's the basket on the shot from Doc. And the Magic lead by 10.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Oh, Greg, that's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that's it.
Here's LeBron.
I mean, James is like a freight train moving to the rim. He's so effective at getting the D to hit him when he's on the attack.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within single digits. And both free throws good for LeBron. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Down low. Aminu against LeBron. Doc the pass to Vucevic. McGee with the block.
When we mentioned McGee's outstanding length, well, there, you saw what he did. He used that to swat the shot. The seasoned veteran Bradley. What poise and confidence to drain the big-time shot.
And Aminu kicks to Augustine. And so it's Orlando winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our Greg Anthony and David Owen. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
What a great guy. I love having him on the show.
Strong agree. We should have him on more often.
Yeah, I'm going to talk to James after the show. I'm sure he can make that happen.
Oh, yeah. Book it and cook it.